Welcome to BookJuice, where the quiet books say the loudest things. Whether you're pausing mid-afternoon, thinking about the version of yourself you've hidden, or simply sitting with the weight of who you thought you had to be, this reflection is for you. Let me ask you something bold. What part of you have you silenced just to stay acceptable? The awakening isn't about rebellion with fireworks. It's about rebellion in stillness. Rebellion that doesn't ask for attention. It just refuses to lie anymore. We meet Edna Pontellier, a wife, a mother, a woman tethered to a role she never really chose. And one summer, something begins to shift. She doesn't erupt, she unfolds, slowly, softly, dangerously. This book is emotional quicksand, because it's not just about Edna. It's about the parts of all of us that are performing peace, that are going through the motions, that are smiling in rooms that don't know who we are and don't really want to. You ever feel like you were supposed to be grateful for a life that feels too small for your soul? That's the awakening. Chopin doesn't give us a heroine who fights out loud. She gives us one who quietly refuses to disappear, even when everyone around her wishes she would. This book touches on art, desire, motherhood, freedom. But beneath it all is this haunting ache. What if I don't want this life I've been handed, even if it looks perfect on paper? And here's where it hits hard. Freedom isn't always found in running away. Sometimes it's found in finally telling yourself the truth. And for Edna, that truth costs everything. This isn't a book that ends with a bow. It ends in water, still, inevitable. A quiet surrender that feels more like a scream than a sigh. Because sometimes awakening doesn't look like celebration. Sometimes it looks like breaking. But only because the truth is too heavy to carry alone anymore.
Just draw.
She wanted something to happen. Something, anything. She did not know what. When you no longer want to live inside a life that was never yours, even stillness becomes a revolution. And yes, we say it out loud because it matters. Here's your reflection. What truth have you buried under duty, performance, or politeness? And what part of your soul is still waiting for permission to come back alive? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk identity, rebellion, and the sacred discomfort of waking up. If you've ever felt like you were living a life you didn't ask for, grab the book. Let it whisper what you've been trying not to hear. This is BookJuice. Short reflections, deep impact.